Shagun Star Child, Black Egyptians. What's going on, beautiful people? Hope you're enjoying your day. Okay, so quickly, title of this video is I came to Africa and started a family. Yeah. This video is really to announce and celebrate that I've done this, and I want it to be an inspiration for people. Yeah. When I say inspiration, I want it to be inspiration for 3 people. One is other YouTubers, other vloggers who have come to Africa from the diaspora. 2 is people who are still in the West, Europe, USA, that are thinking of coming to Africa. And 3 for the original followers and subscribers of my channel. Yeah. So that's what I want it to be, who I want it to be geared to. My name is Shagun Star Child if you're watching me for the first time. And let me give you a quick summary of how things happened. So I lived in the UK originally, as you can hear from my accent, and I came to Kenya in August. So I've been here for a year now, right? Been in Kenya for a year. I was talking to my now wife while I was still in London. So we were talking for about 3 months before I came to Kenya in August. So that will make it May, I believe. May, June, July, August. End of May, start of June. So pretty much for 3 months we were talking while I was in London, she was still in Kenya. I decided to come to Kenya and we pretty much hit it off. There were no real issues. We pretty much got together. I think for me, I think the 3 months where we actually got to know each other, while internationally it was great because we actually got to know each other without rushing into anything, and you know what I mean. It was calm, it was peaceful, and I think that period is quite good. How you might do it is up to you, but that's just my experience. So yeah, we got together. I went to Tanzania after 3 months of being in Kenya. So we were seeing each other during that time, or we were going out during that time. She then followed me to Tanzania, stayed for about a week, came back to Kenya, and then she came back to Tanzania just before Christmas, spent about a month there, and then I came back to Kenya in January. And we've been blessed to have our baby daughter arrive. Our daughter Shola has arrived in the heavens. The heavens opened up for her 3 weeks ago. So we're blessed to have the arrival of our baby daughter. So that's pretty much my family as of now. I've got my wife and I've got my daughter. Obviously I've got my family in the UK and the US and Nigeria, but I've started my own family, yeah? So like I said, this video is to really serve as inspiration for, first of all, YouTubers, yeah? For the YouTubers who are coming to Africa. Now, for me, I see a lot of YouTubers. I watch the shit. I'm on this, and this is even before Corona. This isn't even the last 2 years. I've been watching these Go Back to Africa videos for years, at least 5-6 years ago, at least, with any seriousness. Now it's important for the YouTubers. It's important to say this. I see a lot of people coming to Africa and making videos, moving to Tanzania, moving to Ghana, moving to Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, wherever it is you may move to, and it's great. You know, it's your first time there, you want to experience the culture, experience the journey, tell other people who are stuck in the West, say, look, Africa's alright, bro, like, what are you doing out here, come. That's all good, but what I don't see is a lot of people saying, I'm starting a family out here. I just don't really see that. Now, it depends on you and your own life experiences. As for me, coming to Africa to start a family was actually one of my goals. Let me not lie to you. Like, this video, I'm gonna speak from the heart. I'm gonna speak from the heart, people. I ain't trying to. Like, one of my favorite sayings is, I ain't trying to fuck with you. Like, I'm gonna speak from the heart. Yeah. I pretty much knew, because I'm already conscious. I keep going back, but I'll get there. I'm already conscious to a deep level. Like, this whole Africa thing, it's not a joke to me. I write books in Egypt. My culture is based. I'm a Nawapian. My culture is based on Egypt. I don't believe in no Jesus. I don't believe in no God. Yeah. I pretty much decided, like, my whole way of thinking, everything about me is African. I wear African clothes. I eat African food. I'm not trying to worship no God, no white Jesus, no white God. I'm not trying to do that shit. I'd rather pray to a Babalawo. I worship their ancestors, bruv. I don't play with the shit. You understand? I pray to Yeme, I pray to Olodumare, I pray to Shango, Obatala. Like, these are my people, bruv. So miss me with that whole Jesus. I don't really give a shit about that. I'll do it for the sake of it, but in my heart, in my head, I know that that's what I'm about. You get me? So I'm trying to explain to you that this whole Africa thing is not a joke. I write books on Egypt. I live my life on our culture, right? So saying that, I'm also polygamous because, again, that's African culture. So I had a relationship a few years back that unfortunately didn't work out. Well, I should say fortunately, because I wouldn't be where I am now. Fortunately, it didn't work out, but it was unfortunate at the time. And that ended for several reasons, but polygamy was one of them, right? And I pretty much decided that I'm polygamous. I know too much about polygamy, yeah? I've got a video coming, 3 tenets of polygamy, where we're talking about science, where we're talking about religion, where we're talking about African culture. Those are the 3 tenets of polygamy. I pretty much decided that and studied these 3 tenets in depth, and I've got videos on this on my channel, right? 1, the science of polygamy. 2, does the Bible condone polygamy? And I'm going to make a 3rd one, that polygamy is African culture. So knowing all this shit, I know that I'm polygamous, so I want to come to Africa to start a family. Now, when that relationship ended, I knew that I would have to come to Africa to start a family. Like, I didn't just want to marry one wife. That didn't excite me. I knew that I won't be able to do that. What would happen if I cheat? What would happen if I get another girlfriend? I don't like the term cheating. What would happen if I get another girlfriend or get another wife? What then? Would my marriage end? So why would I get married? So a lot of you sisters are saying, oh, these guys, they don't really want to start families. They're just fuck boys. Just out here trying to fuck bitches. No, men actually do want to start families. We just don't want to be tied down to one woman. You can marry a man, marry your man who's your type, but know that, and allow him to have either a side chick or a second wife, if you want your life to be good. If you want trouble in your life, keep doing it your way. So for me, I'm 37, right? And like I said, I knew pretty much way back when that relationship didn't work out, that if I'm to have any chance of a happy family, I will need to come to Africa to do that. Not only just did I come to Africa to start a family, but like I said, my whole thinking is African, so it would make sense for me to be in Africa. I was just biding my time, doing what I was doing, and I was doing my thing. I was working, I was doing my businesses. Like, I had no real reason to come to Africa at that point. I wouldn't say real reason, but I was doing my own thing. I was still laying the foundation, King. You feel me? So a lot of YouTubers are coming out to Africa now, but again, it's your life. But we're African, and families are core. Families are the core of every civilization. So it's a question, really, not a statement. Why don't you also come to Africa and start families? Why not? Now, interestingly enough, like, man's been watching the whole gender war on YouTube, and I think it's easier for men to come out here and get a wife. I think it's easier because we have money. We don't really look for women to have money. Whereas a girl coming from UK or USA is kind of going to be picky with getting a local. Like, I don't really see too many expats coming to these sides, whatever country it may be, and finding a Kenyan husband or a Tanzanian husband or a, you know what I mean? I don't really see it. Maybe it happens, but I don't really see it as much as guys coming and doing it. And again, like I said, it depends on your life. A lot of people, like, let's say Tiffany Banner, for example, she's 19, right? She's very, very young, right? Not not too young to start a family, because 19 is a great age to start a family. And this is really advice too. As a lady, as a woman, you can attract your best mate at your youngest. At 19 is a perfect age to start and attract your best mate. Like, don't wait till they hit the danger zones. Let me go Ken Samuels on you bitches now. Danger zone is between 27 to 35. If you wait till the danger zone, you're gonna have less chances of attracting the best man you can get in your later years. Why not do it at 19, at 20, at 21, up to maybe 25? The MGTOW community, right? The MGTOW community actually says men shouldn't really date girls past 24. So they shouldn't, maybe 25. MGTOW says you shouldn't date girls past these ages. And guess what? My wife is 22, bro. She was born in 1998. You feel me? There's a 14-year age gap. Now, again, I know myself, King. I like young things. You know what I mean? So, you can say whatever, but, you know, I ain't no R. Kelly shit. Don't put that out there, but I like young things, yeah? So, if I'm back in London now, what are the chances of me bagging a 22-year-old? Like, in all seriousness, what are the chances? I could, it's not impossible, but I would have to look far and wide to bag me a decent 22-year-old. Right? Girls in Africa, and I love them, they're not really too concerned with the age thing. Like, bruv, I'm in Kenya and I've been around, you know what countries I've been to: Gambia, Kenya, Tanzania, Ghana, Nigeria. Shit, I've been around. You can see, and you do see, old white men. Old, we call them either Mzungu in Swahili or Igbo in Yoruba. These old white dudes going out with some young, thick, skinny little things like 22, 23, maybe even 21. Like, it happens. And these guys are old, like granddad levels, bro. So, me bagging a 22-year-old, I don't want to get too egotistical, but it's standard. It's standard here. You know what I mean? And I guarantee you, I'm blessed to be in Kenya and have my family, have my wife, have my my child. I'm blessed. But had I even moved to Ghana or Nigeria, could have done the same thing. You feel me? So I'm blessed. So yeah, a lot of YouTubers are coming out here to these sides, but I don't really see a lot of family making. And for me, as a word of advice, even a question rather, why not come here and start a family? Like, why not? And I said in my other video, which African country should you move to? Me and my wife pretty much hit it off since we met, right? I've got a car, I've got a motorbike. That's in, I won't say her name, but see, in Kenya, to get a car or a vehicle, you need two things. You need the ID number and a KRA pin. I am not a Kenyan citizen because I am from the UK and I'm from Nigeria. I've got dual nationality. I do not have Kenyan nationality. You and I both know how things work in Africa. Things are very lapsy-daisy. Like, you can't really come out here and do something. In London, you just apply for something, boom. In England, well, you apply for something, boom, you get it. Here, you have to go through a whole heap of hurdles. Like, even to get these things is a lot of hard work. And I was staying in Ukunda. Like, I'm the real Black Panther. I'm the real Black Panther. I was living in Ukunda, bro. Ukunda. I was living in Ukunda. And it is hot. Like, I'm talking about, you have a shower, you come outside, you walk 5 minutes. Walk 10 minutes to get some water. Right? We call it Maji here in Swahili. Walk 10 minutes, you're sweating, cuz. Like, no word of a lie. So, obviously, we were going around, was doing our thing. One thing that really pissed me off was talking to these local, we call them border guys, tuk drivers and borders. They would always try and charge, not necessarily because I was speaking my Nigerian accent and they know that I'm real, I'm African, you get me? They ain't gonna give me no Mzungu price. But some of them will try and give me high prices, and I just got fed up of talking to these people. I got fed up. And I said to myself, look, I'm not poor. I have money. So why can't I have my own motorcycle or car? And then obviously my girl was there as well. So as a man, like, I wanted to make shit good for her and me. So one day I just said, look, I didn't even tell her where I was going. I said, look, I'm gonna go to town, I'm gonna sort out some business. I didn't even show her what I was doing, but I wanted to surprise her like that, you get me? Keep shit sweet, cuz, you get me? So I ended up getting these things, a car and a motorbike, and what it is I used her ID number and her KRA pin to get these things. Had I not had her with me, what would I have done? I would have to use a friend who maybe tried to fuck me over, or I don't know. But I would have to look at the other way. For me, this was the best way of doing it. And I thought about, oh, what if we break up? What if this happens? But at the end of the day, she's my family. Like, we're not married technically, but she's my girlfriend. We're living together. We've got a child together. So that's a foundation for me, King. You get me? So the paperwork I've put as myself as the buyer, and her as the Kenyan citizen has the KRA pin ID number. Problem solved. You get me? So a lot of you people come in here, a lot of you come in here, you gotta understand that if you really want to make life work for yourself, if you really want to flourish in this Africa, you need to get yourself a local people, bruv. Now, like I said, I'm Nigerian, I'm coming to Kenya, bruv. I don't have family here in Kenya. My family is now her. And then I've adopted her family as well. I'm sorry, her family adopted me into their family. But if you come in here as a one-man band, as a one chick, you can't really do shit. Like, what are you going to do by yourself? You need the local people to show you. And some of you might even be getting lonely because you go out there to have a drink with someone, you meet some expats, and then you're going home to yourself, cuz. You get me? You're waking up by yourself. So, like I said, it's worth putting out there that maybe you should start thinking about also starting a family. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, but it's a question. Let me address the people in the West thinking of coming here. Obviously things kind of worked out for me, but coming here, use your heart, like use your intuition when choosing a mate and trying to find a wife or husband to marry, because there are scammers out here. There are people who want to do you dirty. There are people who don't have good intentions for you. There are people who want your money. You get me? So do your own due diligence. I was blessed to find my wife, cuz. You get me? Because I've had other girlfriends and they didn't really work out too tough. You get me? I've had, like, in my first month of coming to Kenya, I had 3 girlfriends, cuz. And she was the last woman standing, right? And then they even had another girlfriend after that, and she did me dirty. And I wanted to bring them into a polygamous relationship, but she wasn't the right one. So again, it depends on your situation. You might already have a family. If both of you want to come Africa and make a life for yourself here, great, do it. If you're coming as a single person, great, do it. But people are kind of moving in between countries. So a lot of people, they might come from the West to Tanzania, then they go to Kenya. Or a lot of people now have gone from Tanzania to Ghana. So I'm not saying that you should have started a family in Tanzania or you should have married a Tanzanian, because now you're in Ghana and for whatever reason Tanzania didn't work out for you. But it might be a thing to remember that moving around from one place to another place to another place, you could move between 3-4 countries, and within 2-3 years you're in the same place. I already was with my girlfriend when I moved from Kenya to Tanzania, and she went back. And I had a girlfriend in Tanzania, and bruv, she was bad. My girl, me and my girl talk about her. She knows how much I liked her, bruv. You get me? Like, I wanted to try and wife her up. I ain't gonna lie. But it didn't really happen like that. So had to let that one go. But if you're moving in between countries, at some point, if you decide that you want to stay in Ghana, you want to stay in Tanzania, whatever country you decide you want to move to, it might be worth trying to find a wife or a husband and live and enjoy your life. You feel me? I'm not here to tell anyone what to do. Again, I'm here to announce and celebrate my experiences, but also show you, yes, it's possible to come out here and start a family. Now, let me speak about me a bit more, yeah? Because I'm getting a bit hot. Let me speak about me a bit more. Well, real talk, I'm gonna talk from the heart. I think I'm a sexy guy, bro. I think I'm a sexy guy. So back in London, I did have a setback last year. I did have a big setback. So I had to just firm it and say, look, this has happened. Now I need to move on with my life. But before that, I used to sit and think, damn, you're a sexy guy, Shugs. You're a good guy. Like, you're honest. You're a good family man. Like, you got good morals about you. Like, how come you ain't married, bruv? Like, what's going on? Like, have you ever sat down and wondered why things aren't working out for you? I know a lot of people in London, good guys, good girls, they don't really have relationships, bro. And thinking about it now, being in Africa, the West is fucked. This whole Kevin Samuel shit has exposed modern females, bro. Someone like me, good guy, I got money, cov. Like, I'm good, I'm sexy, got money. How come I should have been married? I should have been married a long time ago, bro. Should have been married a long time ago. Maybe not married per se, because obviously I wanted to do polygamy, but should already done have a couple kids right now. You know what I mean? Couple. Now, I don't really wanna base my life on other people per se, but like I said, in my terms of my growth and what I wanted for my life, I wanted that shit from 31, 32. And it's taken me a good couple, 4 or 5 years to manifest. So, what I'm trying to say to you is the odds are against you in the UK, you know. Like, the odds are against you. Women are already fucked up. Like, real talk, most women in the UK, US are fucked. Kevin Samuels exposed that shit, right? So how can you as a man build a family with these bitches? You ain't going nowhere, cuz. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, bruv. So, coming to Africa, I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz, it's been kind of easy. It's been kind of easy. Like, yeah, certain chicks out here might be hoes, they might be easy, they might just be there having to have fun, but at the end of the day, after less than a year I've got a kid, less than a year I got a wife. So it's possible to celebrate that, cuz. Now, I heard a YouTuber say she didn't really want to start a family now during Corona. She didn't think it was fair to bring a child into an uncertain future. And that's cool, that's her opinion, and that's absolutely fine. Like I said, for me and my goals, I wanted to have kids. I want to start a family. So, if not now, when? If not now, if I can't start a family now, when am I going to start a family? Like, in all honesty, in all seriousness. Fuck Corona, yeah? We can't ward up the government. We can't, I'm not going to say we can't fight them, but we have to do what we have to do. You understand? You got to do what you got to do, bruv. People are always going to say shit, people are always going to do shit, whether that's the government or whoever. You have to live your life. So, I ain't really trying to live my life for the government. I ain't really trying to do what the government tells me to. If I want to start family, I'm going to start a family. And I did. So, some of you might have that attitude, but just be careful that this shit might go on for years, bruv. So, by that time, get older. If, like in the West Jack now, if not now, when? If not us, who? So bear that in mind, family, yeah? So yeah, I started a family, and like I said, I'm blessed for that. So let me say this right here, yeah? I've been through a lot. Everyone's had bullshit in their lives, yeah. I've been through a couple things, yeah. And I wanna put this out there that me, Sugar Star Child, yeah, I am truly and forever will be eternally grateful to Africa for giving me a family. Like, real talk, that's from the heart. I will be eternally grateful to Africa for starting me a family, bro. Eternally. So let me put that out to the heavens, bruv. You get me? So yeah, I got my wife here. So let me talk about that for a minute. Let me put it to you like this. We know DMX passed recently, yeah? And if you've been watching me, I talk about Boyce Watkins a couple times. He's a financial professor. He made a video that DMX's main bitch, DMX's wife-to-be, long-term girlfriend, after he died, she then, as the mother of his kids, or he's got kids with like 10 women, but as the mother of a couple of his kids, as his long-term girlfriend who's been with him, his ride or die bitch, she then went to the court to try and get some of his money, because she's the wife, she needs to look after the kids and herself. Like, why not? He's dead, he can never longer provide for them. The money's there, his estate, his record deals, everything that he's earned. She wanted a piece of that. She wasn't allowed. The judge said, you're not a wife. Can't give it to you. What if the other baby mother comes? Then what? Now, during that statement, he made during that talk, he said, like, can you imagine being DMX's wife? Can you imagine the heartache, being DMX's wife is like a roller coaster, yeah? And that got me thinking about my experiences. I'm thinking, damn, is it easy to be Sugar's wife? Is it easy to be Sugar's girlfriend? Like, bro, I've put my girl through some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not perfect. I'm polygamous. So that's a big thing. But not only polygyny thing, I will test my girlfriends. I will test them to see what's in their heart. Like, I'm an Aries, bruv. If I see that you're full of shit, I will open you and swallow you and burn you up, bruv. I will burn you up. You get me? So, saying that, I'm not gonna pretend that, yeah, I've got a wife and everything's all gravy. Like, we've had a back and forth, we've had our fights, we've had our screaming matches, but like, she's a good woman, and for now, for a long time, hopefully, she still will be with me. But we have had our fights. So, just to put it out there, don't come to Africa and think that, you know, you're gonna get this wife or get this husband and everything's gonna be clean sailing. Bruv, you are gonna argue, you are gonna have fallouts. But if you're meant to be together, if you're truly meant to be together, if you truly have that thing in your head that says, you know what, I'm gonna ride for this bitch. You know what, she's gonna ride for you, it can work out. Now, like I said, we've had our back and forths. Polygamy has been a bit of an issue, but at the same time, we talk about my other girlfriends. We talk about, there's people here that come up to me and say they want to fuck me. Or people, girls. There's girls who come and say, look, I want you, Shakes. I'll go back to my wife and talk about it. Oh, you know that girl, she was trying to say, I went down here for the weekend, she was like, oh, she wanted to fuck. Like, huh. So we laugh about that. We talk about my girlfriend in Tanzania. We talk about the potential sister wife I had. We talk about my girlfriends, B. So yeah, it's not like she is so keen on polygyny, but at the same time, she's willing to try. She's willing to see if the other woman is a good fit. You understand? And bruv, no word of a lie, during the so-called sister wives I've had, there is one girl who, bruv, let me be real to you. She liked the bitch. Like, if this girl wanted to come join our family, should have been on it. I'd have 2 wives straight. Now, for whatever reason, the girl had her own thing. She did move to Nairobi. So it got a bit harder. And she's not only did she move to Nairobi, she's studying law, so you know, shit got a bit harder. But there is one girl out of the many I've had that my wife was like keen on becoming a sister wife, right? And that's not many. That's one out of a good 5 or 6. You get me? So I'm still gonna try and do the polygyny thing. I'm not gonna stop. I still believe in it. I still want to do it. It's my sexuality. You feel me? So I ain't trying to let no woman, even my wife, tell me about my sexuality. I know too much. I'm too far gone for anyone to tell me anything at this point. I'm too far gone for anyone to tell me anything at this point. So I'm still going to try and do that. Obviously, I've got a wife and a kid now, so I gotta be careful in selecting the so-called second sister wife, but it's something I'm still gonna try and do. You feel me? So yeah, I got my family here in Africa, bruv, and you can too. If you're sitting in London, if you're sitting in Europe, if you're sitting in USA, you can come Africa. Again, I think it's easier for men. You can come out here. Small money, bruv. You don't need too much money. Like I said, you only need 5k to come out here. You can come out here with 5k and hustle. You can come out here and marry these wives, bro. You can have weddings in Africa. Trust me, it's possible, bro. As a lady, you can find rich locals here to marry. We know we won't want money. Let's be real. So even if you're coming to Africa as a single lady, you can start your family out here. There are even other expats you can start. Like, bruv, you know what I mean? There's people out here you can start families with, bro. So think about the future, because you don't want a situation. I'm someone who I think a lot. I think ahead in advance. You don't want a situation where you've been out here for 2-3 years. You ain't really got shit. You ain't really got shit to say this is mine. I've built this shit. You moved around from one place to another, from the US to Tanzania, from Tanzania to Ghana, from Ghana to Nigeria, from Nigeria to like, bruv, you're gonna have to settle down at some point. So let me put this out there too. Like, just because you've left Tanzania, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It could mean that Ghana is where you're meant to be. You know what I mean? It could be that Ghana is where you're gonna meet your future king, is gonna be where you're gonna meet your future wife. So you might have just been going through the motions. But some of you been out here for a year already. Some of you been in Tanzania for 1 year. Some of you been out here in Kenya or wherever for between 6 months to a year. So why not start putting down foundations? Because time isn't on our side, but we're all getting older. We're all getting older, yeah? So why not start thinking about these things now? And why not start putting it, like for me, if you want something, you have to put it in your heart. Then you have to send it to the heavens and say, look, this is what I want. And then you'll see the universe working for you. You go out there, you smile at people. I'm not gonna tell you how to date, yeah? Someone will tell you how to date, but you can make shit happen. You can make shit manifest. So I've got my family now, and I'm gonna try and manifest a second wife. I'm gonna try and manifest maybe a third wife, maybe, but a second at least. So yeah, I'm blessed. I'm eternally grateful to the Most High, to my ancestors, to the Risha, to you for sending me a good wife, for sending me a child. I'm blessed, bruv. So I really wanted to just celebrate that with you and show you that yes, it is possible. Okay. So yeah, man, out here in Africa, I'm doing my thing, yo. Doing my thing. So yeah, come out here before it's too late, man, because trust me, Africa is a place to be right now. Trust me. Things happen. Some things happen slowly, but things happen quick at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the infrastructure and that might not be great, but spiritually, things can happen for you, bruv, out here, man. Like, not only am I financially free, but now I've got a family as well. Like, one could say that, yeah, Africa is working out great for me. Wouldn't you say so yourself? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, come out here to Africa B. Start these families, man. Make these babies and live your life, bruv. Because you're only young once, man. You're only young once. Like, bruv, I must be like, oh, I remember now 30, 31, 32. It's like yesterday, bruv. You know what I mean? Now 37, going 40, bruv. If not now, when? So some of you don't have time out here, bruv. You ain't got time to be playing games. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like fucking bitches as much as the next man, but at the same time, I know in the back of my mind that, bruv, you gotta get wife. You gotta get sister wives out here, bruv. Come to Africa, seriously, come to Africa. You can build families out here. Live your lives out here, man. You get me? Like, bruv, when I left the UK, I said in my head that I don't want to come back to the UK. Not necessarily ever again, but at least for a very long time. Like, I want to base here in Africa. If for whatever reason, bro, I have to leave Kenya, I will go to Ghana, I will go to Nigeria. It's not a problem. I will go to Gambia. It's not a problem. But do I really want to go to the UK? No. I've been there, done that, got my degree, got my experience, got my businesses. I have no need. I work remotely now. You get me? So like I said, come to Africa. You can start families out here, cuz. Don't waste your money going around here and there. putting your money on houses, putting your money on this and that. Like, you can actually start family. So think about that. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. Think about the future. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let's live good, my people. 1.